Out in the red heart of Australia, where the dust hangs thick and time forgets the roads, there's a pub they say never closes, but the ones who drink there never leave the same, or don't leave at all. This is the story of the pub with no last call. Bobby Blue Collins was a long-haul truckie, 43 years old, single and proud of his spotless driving record. It was supposed to be a simple overnight drive, until the storm hit. Red dust billowed up like smoke across the blacktop. Rain hammered his windshield, and lightning cut across the desert sky like a knife. With visibility down to zero, Bobby slowed, squinting ahead. And that's when he saw it. A glowing red neon sign blinking in the rain. Murphy's Crossing Pub, cold beer and warm beds. He didn't remember it on the map, but his fuel gauge was dipping low, and the storm was getting worse. Against better judgment, he turned off the highway onto a narrow gravel track. The pub looked ancient. Red tin roof, whitewashed walls, flickering lights. But it was alive. Music floated from inside, old-time swing music, like something out of a black-and-white film. Inside, the air was warm, a fire crackled, and the bar was full. Men in wide-brimmed hats and dusty boots sat laughing, drinking. A woman in a 1,950 cess dress leaned against a jukebox, humming to herself. No one looked at Bobby like he was new. They just nodded and raised their glasses. The bartender was an old bloke with pale eyes and skin like dried paper. "First one's on the house," he said, sliding Bobby a cold two-hees. Bobby drank it. It was the best beer he'd ever had, but when he went to the bathroom, there were no mirrors. Just a blank metal plate where one should have been. He tried to ask the barmaid where exactly they were. "Oh, love," she giggled, brushing her beehive hairdo back. "Nowhere important. You made a wrong turn is all." Bobby felt like the pub was stuck in time. The same song played again. The fire never seemed to burn down. His smiling, calm, never changed expression. When he finally checked his watch, it was 12:03 a.m. He blinked. Then it was 12:03 a.m. Again and again. The clock didn't move. Nothing did, except Bobby. Panic rising, he stumbled out the door, and the pub was gone. Bobby woke up at dawn, slumped in his truck. The storm had passed. His engine was still running. His fuel tank was full again. He checked his GPS. He was 130 kilometers off route, near an abandoned cattle station. No road, no track, no pub. But in the passenger seat was a photo, an old black and white snapshot. Bobby, sitting at the Murphy's Crossing bar, laughing, a beer in hand, stamped in the corner, March 2, 1947. Bobby never drank again, and he never drove that route after dark. Old truckies still talk about Murphy's Crossing. Some say it was a real place, swallowed by time. Others believe it's a trap for lost souls, people who take wrong turns they were never meant to. They say if you see the glowing red sign, don't stop, don't look back, and whatever you do, never accept the first drink. If you enjoyed this haunting tale from the Outback, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to MR Owl for more real ghost stories, chilling legends, and forgotten horrors from the far corners of the world. Have you ever seen something strange on an empty road? Drop your story in the comments. We might feature it next.